I'm Krista, I'm 15, and this is my Dream Quinceañera story. I haven't really always wanted a quince, but my family would be like pushing me to have one, and then I'd be like back and forth deciding whether yes or no. What made me want to have a quince was just like seeing people's like videos. I would watch videos about it saying that they regretted not having one. Planning my quince was stressful. Like me and my mom got into a lot of arguments because of it.
Oh my god,
that is way too dark.
We would always be like, oh, well, you told me this. I'd be like, oh, no, I didn't. I don't remember telling you that.
My name is Sandra and I'm Krista's mom. I didn't have a quince when I was 15. I did have the choice, but I decided not to. It's a dream, I guess, for every mom to see your daughter have a quinceañera. So I did want to see her like having her quince and everything.
I am shy. Like growing up, I was shy a lot. I'd always be like the quiet girl in the classes. I like sports a lot. I mean, growing up, I did a lot of sports, from basketball, softball, soccer. Growing up, I did like art a lot too. Like I would be always making crafts. I'd be like the one in the family to always be making this and that. And then I would play a lot with makeup too. Because of that, from being like very arts and crafts, I did get excited, like even just putting the invites together. It was fun for me because like I got to tie the little ribbons on it and everything. My first reaction when I saw the dress was like, I was just like this is the dress I chose. And then so I want to go try it on, and when I tried it on, it was like, you just get like a happy feeling, like like you just know it's the one, like a happy feeling. The dress I chose it because I thought it went really well. My theme was vintage garden, and then like my dress had lace on it, so that's everything that like makes everything vintage sometimes. So I thought that was really good for it, and the color. When I got my dress, I got it like 3 years before my quince. I was still 13. I was already excited about it, so I was like, oh, let's go see the dresses already. So we went, and I went to go see my dress and just got it right there.
Buying a dress when she was 13 years old was very stressful because I was thinking maybe she was gonna want to change her dress and she was gonna like something else, and then we have to like make a bigger purchase or a different dress, and it was just difficult. But at the end of the day, she decided to keep that dress, and it was very beautiful. The day of her quince, I feel like Krista was more confident because she was able to see herself like in her dress, her makeup, and she saw how beautiful she looked. And I guess it was just like a different thing for her. She's never been like in a dress like that, like a big dress, and her makeup and everything. So I feel like that helped her a lot.
During that moment, I remember telling my dad, like, because I would see his eyes watery a little bit. I was like, are you gonna cry? Like, this is so awkward, don't cry. I think he was getting emotional because like he's seen me in my makeup and just like all done, ready for that day, and like just remembering me like growing up, I would be like, oh, my baby. So like that's probably why like him seeing me all grown up already made him emotional. So in the summer, me and my sister were playing catch outside while waiting for my mom to be done working out. And like I overthrew the ball, and then she had to go chase after it, and she twisted her ankle and her foot broke. So like she had her cast on like during my quince, and she was all sad about it. She was like, oh, I wanted to dance. I got specific sandals and heels for that day too. Replacing her wasn't like not even a question because she was still gonna be in my court. I had 4 damas and 1 chambelan. All of my damas were family except for one. One of them was my best friend. And for my chambelan, I had my cousin as well. I decided to have a small court because I didn't really want that many people like coming to my quince either. Like I have a lot of friends, but I'm not really close to everyone. So I just wanted it to be like rememberable, like just having family around and close friends only.
Yeah.
For my quince, we did take pictures at the park later on. I chose that park mainly because it was nice. And then right there, my mom and dad also had their wedding pictures there.
Having her photos at the park where I had my wedding was actually Krista's choice. She didn't say anything to me, but I think it had like a meaning for her to recreate a picture there.
It was special to me to take pictures because I want it to be memorable.
Es bonito lo que está haciendo la familia, que empieza esta celebración, empieza esta fiesta, dándole el primer lugar a Dios.
The ceremony was special to me and to my family because we are all very religious. And then it's also special because it's like that time where they're explaining to you that you're becoming a woman, like transitioning to a woman from a little girl. Like now you're a young lady, you're not a little girl anymore. So I was sitting in my throne and then like just everybody else staring at me made me so nervous. I was repeatedly tapping my foot, just waiting for it to be over.
The ceremony to us meant a lot because for us it was always, you know, we have to teach our kids the same beliefs. It was very important to us for her to know that she needs to stay focused on her beliefs and that will help her through life.
When I first walked into my venue, my reaction to seeing all the decorations was just like wow. My theme for my quince was garden vintage. So like everything around was just like flowers and just like vintage colors. My favorite part about my decoration was probably my backdrop because it was like all white flowers.
When we were planning her quince, everything did look like a wedding. It did kind of like mention something else for her, but that's what she wanted.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain on your feet. Take out your phones si tienen cámaras. If you guys have cameras, this is the main entrance and we are welcoming Krista Hernandez.
For my grand entrance, I was really nervous. Like I remember just thinking, like shaking my leg under my dress. I was like, oh my god, I'm next. Like what am I gonna do? Like I didn't even practice like how I'm gonna enter or anything. And when I was going in, I actually tripped on my dress from how nervous I was.
Gracias a todos por venir a acompañarnos esta noche. Pues estamos muy orgullosos de ella, de ser su papá.
I think he got emotional because he was just like so overwhelmed with happiness, like just knowing that it's me turning 15. And I'm actually surprised that he didn't really cry like as much because he's like the crybaby of the family.
A real man don't cry.
To him it's like a sensitive spot because like it's me, I'm his baby.
Dios me ha permitido tenerlas hasta este momento y que siga el ejemplo de sus papás.
Yo les doy gracias a todos también porque están aquí para celebrar a mi niña, mi primer amor, mi primera ilusión.
For my mom's speech, she was just saying like she's so grateful to have me. With my mom, I am very close. I'm able to tell her everything. Like I tell her about my crushes.
Me acuerdo cuando nació y platicábamos y decíamos, imagínate cuando camine, imagínate cuando hable, imagínate cuando cumpla 15 años. Y es hoy. Y se ve hermosa y la amo tanto y ella sabe.
When I was up there, I was nervous and I was thinking, what am I gonna say? Am I gonna get confused? Am I gonna say something wrong?
I didn't have a speech in my quince and I did want to have one, but my mom and dad, like I think just from them being nervous and everything, they forgot to pass me the mic.
Salud.
So I'm about to go up and do the waltz and I'm so nervous. Like I get to the stage and I just see everybody staring at me, and since I'm not used to being like the center of attention or anything, I was super nervous. I did think that having a small court was better because it did make the dance easier. Like it wasn't like going like from corner to corner and just spinning, but it was just like basic steps in the dance, so I think that made it easier. I think that the waltz did end up pretty good because like we didn't mess up. That was the first time we'd never messed up. Dancing with my grandpa, it was like very important to me, and it was emotional. Like even though I didn't show it, like it was emotional to me. Before my quince, when I was like in 4th grade, my grandpa did have health problems. He was always like in and out of the hospital, and back then I didn't really think that he was going to make it to my quince. Because of all that happened, it was important to me to have a dance with him that day. It's a memory that I won't forget because I was still able to have him there.
My dad moved back to Guatemala when Krista was 2, and he wasn't able to come for her quinceañera because he didn't have a visa. It was something also that made me sad when I saw them dance. I wished my dad would have had the same thing with her.
So after all the father-daughter dances and all the emotional stuff, it was time to finally get on the dance floor and everybody to start dancing. So we just went from there, everybody began to party. I definitely had my dream quinceañera. Thank you for watching my quince story. Make sure to subscribe and comment down below. If you want your quince featured, make sure to send an email to quince@awesomenessdb.com. Bye!